And we're back after a brief break. You're watching South Texas Crossfire on KTMV, Lopez Broadcasting. And remember, if you want to get involved in politics, get out there and vote. Early voting starts February 16th. It's already going on to the 26th, and Election Day is March 1st. With me is a very special guest that we've got on here. She's running for Nueces County Democratic Chair. She's asking for your vote. And we're going to be asking her about her background and why she wants to run. And it's Jennifer Ellis, right?
It is.
Hi. Well, welcome. And tell the voters out there a little bit about yourself.
Sure. First, thank you for having me on your show.
My honor.
I have worked with the party for a number of years. And I've done everything from make copies to run field for several candidates. And I was also granted the honor of being the communications director for Wesley Reed during his run for U.S. Congress in 2014.
I remember, yes, at Marie Adams' mom's house there in Louisiana. I went to that fundraiser. I think we first met there.
We did. Yes, we did. So I've done a lot of things for the party, and when I can't be a paid staff member, I'm a volunteer. So I'm currently the finance chair of the Nueces County Democratic Party. I'm the secretary of the Coastal Bend Texas Democratic Women. So I'm extremely active. I have a master's degree in public administration from Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and I've used that degree to work in the community in a variety of ways, mostly in healthcare. But right now I have a small business, and I'm loving the work that I'm doing.
And what do you do in healthcare?
I actually did clinical research for 3 years, and I also ran a home health care agency. I was the manager there.
Oh, great. Well, we got a lot to talk about, you know, on and off the camera there. So, let me ask you this: as far as the issues that you see, let's start out with a positive. What do you see are the things that are right with the Democratic Party here in the Nueces County area?
The Democratic Party, our basic platform is values that anybody can stand with and feel proud of. We have the basic components to have a spitfire, passionate campaign, and for our entire party. Those things are right. We have a lot wrong, and we have a lot of work to do.
And you know, I know that there's some camps in the Democratic Party, and that's been going on forever, you know, and not as hotly contested as it once was, but there are different factions, if you will. If elected, what would you do to bring those factions together, which has been an almost impossible job?
It may be an impossible job. My focus is the community and empowering our community, getting the people out there, our voters involved, and encouraging them to know that their voice matters. Basically making a new faction called Corpus Christi, Nueces County, our voters.
Yes.
When we have an active populace, that's the most powerful thing there is. So it may be impossible to get everybody in the same room. I've been in politics long enough to know that that might be a bit idealistic. I want to work with everyone, but the focus needs to be about getting our community active again.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, your predecessor, Mr. Ramirez, has utilized Lopez Broadcasting, has come out on here to kind of get out the vote, get out the message. But, you know, things cost money. Production like this costs money. You know, I pay for it out of my pocket, but I just marvel at all of these people sometimes in the Democratic Party because of old wounds or whatever. They don't take advantage of what they've got, like you're taking advantage of it and optimizing right here, reaching a bunch of people. You know, I think people chop off their nose to spite their face sometimes, and you don't strike me as that type of person. So what's the plan as far as, this is for the whole Super Bowl, March 1st. After that, if you're elected in, what do you plan on doing? See, the criticism that a lot of people say is all the money is getting out of here when the money should be flowing down here. Why should we be giving money to the Democratic Party if it's just going to go to Hillary and everybody else when we need the money here to get people to vote, to get it out, block captains. You know, we got precinct chairs that are not full. What are your solutions that you have?
There are so many issues that need to be addressed. So let's start with fundraising. We do need financial resources. In order to get people to donate, in order to get people to be active, we have to establish a strong identity. We have to establish who we are as a party. If we cannot offer that, we cannot ask anyone to give us money or to stand with us. So the first thing that we do is we get the message out there. And there are things that are free. There's social media, which is a very useful tool. Me and people that want to be involved with what we're doing, we take every opportunity we can to get in the media. And we use every bit of resources that we have. When we get that message out there, people will start being part of this. When we have more people, we'll have more money, we'll have more interest, more voters, but it really does start with a strong identity.
Okay, well, we want to continue the conversation. We'll probably catch up with you during early voting and election day.
Okay.
What would you like to tell the people? Why should they vote for you and not your opponent?
I have the experience. I have the skill set. I know what we're dealing with. I've been in the trenches. I've been doing this for a little bit of time now, and I kind of know what I'm getting into, and I still want to do it. So,
well, good for you. Good for you. All right. Well, we've got a little bit of time, but Jennifer Ellis is running for Nueces County Democratic Chair. I remind everybody out there to get out there and vote. Recuerda que su voto es su voz. Si no votas, no puedes quejar después. If you don't vote, you can't complain later. And so we want everybody to get out there, and early voting is February 16th through the 26th, and Election Day is March 1st, and this will be loaded up on social media, which is free. And we'll also be putting this on KTMV. What's the number if they want to get involved in your campaign?
Actually, if you go to voteforellis.com, it goes straight to my Facebook page, and you can
spell
follow me
that
there.
for me.
It's VOTEFORELLIS.
Very good.
Voteforellis.com.
Voteforellis.com. We're out of time for right now, but you can also visit her not only on the website, but you are on Facebook too.
Yes.
All right, so we'll be looking out for that. Thank you for the time you take to, run for this. It's a non-paying position, and also it's something that just takes a lot of time and a lot of energy, and I commend you for running.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll be back after this break.